Hello, Varlets. Welcome to the first episode in what I will hope will be an ongoing series, Cosplay Loadouts. In this series, I build my loadouts around trying to match the weapons used by other characters, whether it's from Darktide, the wider 40k universe, and even from other games and movies. As long as the loadout can be reasonably replicated in Darktide, it's all fair game to me. So, why do I want to do something like this? There are two reasons for this. Number one is because this would be fun to do from a build crafting perspective. It can get boring playing with the same handful of weapons all the time, so why not try messing with something different, doing different combinations based on what other characters use, and see if I can make that work. I get to mix up my loadouts and learn how to use weapons I would have never bothered with before, and you guys get to see the potential of weapons that probably aren't covered very much, if at all. The second part of this is I want to open up this series to you, the viewers. Starting from this episode, I'll be taking cosplay suggestions and inspirations from you. All you need to do is comment what I'm going to be cosplaying and the loadout that the character will be using based on the weapons in Darktide and even the feats if you can swing it. Then, from episode 5 onwards, I'll be prioritizing your suggestions that you've posted. So, for example, say you want me to do a cosplay loadout as the Pyro from TF2. Then I need to be on my Preacher, using a Flamer and a Fire Axe. If there are multiple comments with similar suggestions, the comment with the most likes will be the one I choose. Of course, if no one suggests anything, which is a real possibility, then I'll use my own roster to carry on the series. The best part about doing this is that as we get more classes and weapons, the potential to do interesting and fun loadouts opens up even more. So this will be something that I'll be aiming to carry on for a long while. Anyway, with me establishing what this series is about, let's hop into the first episode now. As the title of this video says, I'll be cosplaying as the Ogyrn from the Darktide trailer. In that trailer, we see the Ogyrn clearly using a cleaver, specifically the Krourk 6 cleaver, which you can tell by the 3 notches at the top of the blade. Further into the trailer, we see the Ogyrn is also using a kickback, even though the model in the trailer belongs to the Rumbler. With the build decided, let's have a brief overview of the loadout and feat selection before I leave you with some gameplay on Damnation difficulty with it. As far as the Krourk 6 is concerned, it's an all-rounder weapon that can hold its own in melee, though don't expect it to feel as smooth as the Bull Butcher when it comes to clearing hordes. It also has a high crit and weak spot damage multipliers, which makes it fairly efficient at taking down elites and specials, all things considered. The main source of power in this whole loadout, however, is from the kickback. Depending on your range of engagement, the kickback does things differently. Outside of your damage fall-off range, the kickback is largely a CC support weapon, capable of knocking down or staggering almost all enemies. This includes stopping gunners and reapers from firing, staggering maulers and ragers out of their attacks, and knocking snipers and bombers down to create breathing room for your team. It can also knock down crushers as well, provided it's within your damage range, around 20 to 24 meters depending on your range stat in my testing. On the other hand, enemies that are within your damage range are going to have a bad time, as you blast them constantly, keeping them suppressed or very suppressed in the form of being dead. Don't be afraid to use this on lone shooters, they deserve everything they're getting. If you have a vet on your team, you functionally have unlimited ammo with the kickback, and can almost use it as a primary weapon instead of your melee. Play in the backlines and treat the kickback as a weapon to help your team create space by way of stagger and knockdown, or if the enemies are close enough, by turning them into clouds of blood and gore. Either works fine. For feats, I've chosen the following selection to match the playstyle design of the loadout, which is backline support. For my first column, I've chosen Linchpin because I'll be in the backline with my vets and psychers. I can take advantage of always being in coherency to get a boost to my toughness regen. For the second column, I've chosen Heavyweight just to squeeze more damage out against Ogyrn enemies, but you can always choose to use Bombs Away if you want your box to have more CC support and utility. For the third column, I've taken Bullfighter for the added cooldown reduction. Since I'm always with my psyker or vet in the backline, I can take advantage of having high uptime on my Bull Rush as they kill elites. For my fourth column, I've taken Hard as Nails so I can get additional damage resist when teammates are down, allowing me to be more resistant while defending their body or while picking them up. In the fifth column, I've chosen Knock 'em Down, Beat 'em Up because it's free damage that fits this playstyle very well since the stagger from the kickback counts towards the damage stacks for your next heavy here. Finally, I take Unstoppable for the travel distance and the added CC power. This helps me always get to out of position allies so I can support them if needed. And with that, I hope you enjoy the gameplay. If you'd like to keep up with this series, consider subscribing, and don't forget to leave a comment if you have any ideas for cosplay loadouts. Varlets.
Weapons up, station! activity. Makes me tired just looking at it. Hey! Bring him down! Go, Ken! Go!
Reloading.
Redemption flames here! Ammo! Thanks! Gotcha! Precision fire underway! Roger! Major eliminate! Buildings! Breaking armor! Central engine! Look at that old Greek Joe! Fucking grenade!
Veterans, a good soldier. Enemy down.
Eugene!
I got this, boss.
Hound! No more hound! Ammo! Bomber reported in.
Gunner, here. Watch where you're shooting, veteran.
It happens!
Kill that mauler.
The work of coefficient leads you to the production nexus.
Right footed!
Full wall.
Yes! Precision fire! Grenade! Unholy what? Away from yon battle! Ammo!
I read recently some passages from Gulliver's sacred Codex Astartes. How remarkable work.
The battle tactics are sound! If your armor is space marine!
Move him and clear. Right, long move. Enemy dead.
Patched up! Medicare station! Reaper! Coming out, Jumpling!
Both consumed!
So much for green fire.
Shotgunner! Targeting! Engaging!
Grenade!
Grenade out! Dead! Aye! Eliminating Alpha target! Dead Ranger!
Looks like someone made a stand here.
Medicate station!
Ammo!
Guard your faith, my Kenton!
I bet you wanted to save yourself.
Ranger dead! It's down! Ammo! I hear a hound! Lights the collar out of our faces!
Killed the hound! Ammo!
Alright, you're above the production nexus. Find a way down.
Where the abomination?
Take the head!
Rubbish, Bolton! Friggin' hell! We did it!
Good fight, one well.
Charging things dead! Ain't coming back this way.
A merciful death for one soul twisted!
All that those.
Your data interrogators can override the security system.
Ammo!
Moving to blast them out.
Add-on here. Pay attention. Data interrogation rate acceptable.
God, yeah.
Lost you 220 combat stunts! Heresy!
Look out! Exploding cannon!
Interrogator has crashed. Start.
Follow me!
Ammo! Thanking you!
All praise the Omnissiah. Lightning is restored.
Veteran's going to kill you all! Get it working! Got the camera!
Fox Walker! It's gonna explode!
We've got an assault room!
Fox bastard!
Do not disrupt the flow of data again.
Tar!
Oh, Scout Shotgunner!
Ready and kill shot!
first aid.
All right. Move on to the consignment yard via coolant control.
Storm like bombs!
Here, young beastie.
Snap bomber! Grenade here! Hellshot inbound! Good Emperor! Ammunition! Gonna blow this! Won't be Russia! What's the mute? Quick, Connor!
Consignment yard beyond that door. Look for a ring.
Ye shall fall! With armor! Check it up! Help me, man! Crash you! Wheel in attack! Reaper!
Advance! Give 'em fire!
Medicaid station. Ammunition. It's about time. This might work. Stand your ground.
Sickening! Engaging!
Bishop League, Ogryn.
Warrior.
There's some digging around. Come here to look up to the good stuff. Tomorrow is a Xanatros.
Come on!
Hold on, my fingers. It's going.
Thrown the damn thing's dead! Eliminating primary target! Grenade? Lovely!
Join up to form a single group.
Are you sure I can't drive the train?
Agreed!
Go on! Be a sport!
This way is more efficient. And besides, the decision is already made.
Well, when you put it like that. Aye.
Right. Get this place secured. Your support team will handle the rest.
Lost my kindred! Keep your discipline!
is it ready for us? Ammo! I need that headshot coming up.
We can't land support craft with the Skyfire defenses operational.
No, pull on! Range is done!
Stop it! Range is dead! Major! Dead and done! Red shotgunner! Smoke flamer! Nothing! Charging trapper! I've got you now!
Good start. Now activate the landing beacon for your support team.
Your beacons lit, Kindred!
Good work. Now keep your heads down until help arrives.
Bringing the fly! Open up! Charging! Traitor flavor is down! Ammo! Trapper!
Company ducks!
Enemy dead! Bomber's dead! Charging trappers! Victory!
Engaging critical target!
Last place off! Oh, Rexit! Yeah! The zealot didn't mean to be so brave! I'm fully working that! Keep watching, you might learn something! What's a buster?
Flashing ammo!
Follow me!
Ready, back down!
Why aren't they all dead yet?
Ready and kill shots!
Enemy sighted! That's shotgunner! Come on! You need it! Like that! Scout shotgunner!
Precision fire underway!
Support team is engaged from here. I'll make sure Manning knows what you did today. Not too shabby.
Sniper, there! Almost down!